So that being said, let me quickly jump into the first important point that people miss when it comes to making money with their personal brand. And that is that you shouldn't focus on anything other than sales. And the reason I'm saying this is because I have a background where I got hundreds of millions of views on YouTube with faceless channels. We have grown a lot of other brands as well, where the whole point was to go viral, was to get views, right? And people think that views means that you have a good personal brand, but it's not the truth. Of course, for as long as these are the right kind of views, you want as many views, as much traffic, as much attention as possible, but with the massive caveat that it needs to be the right kind of views. And let me show you an example. We have a video on this channel that has 33,000 views. And by the way, this works for YouTube, for Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, any social media platform out there. You see that this one got 33,000 views, right? And a lot of people think, hey, I want to build my brand, or I want to make more sales for my personal brand. Let me go and take inspiration and copy Howard's video or another person's video, which is, I don't mind it at all. I copy from others copy from me. That's fine. But you don't want to copy videos that don't bring sales just because they have views. For example, this video right here that has 33,000 views, right? This brought me way less clients than this recent video that has only 1.1 thousand views. Why? Because this recent one is called How I Helped 500 People Scale Their Personal Brands to Millions of Dollars to prove it's not luck. And it's a 1 hour video where I share like 500 testimonials or something, right? So when someone watches this, the 1,000 views of this video are worth like 100,000 views of random people that just wanted to get free value from a video, but they are not interested in growing or like getting an outcome or doing what it takes to win, buying something, investing in themselves, whatever it is, right? So they are less serious, if you can call it that way. Of course, I'm overgeneralizing, but that's what was the case. And because of that, if you want to grow your personal brand, don't only pay attention to how many views someone is getting, who is the most popular, what videos work the best for you if you are already posting. But pay attention to what videos brought you the most sales. If you're already making sales, you can go and ask your clients, hey, what video did you watch? Did you come from LinkedIn, from YouTube? Why did you decide to join? And this way you can get the real data and understand what videos, what pieces of content, what reels, what posts, what tweets, right? What pieces of content bring you the most clients, and then you can do more of this. So number one rule for building a $1 million small personal brand, or even a bigger one, don't focus on anything else than sales. That's all that matters. If you focus on sales, you will build the brand in a way that it will attract the right people, you will make money, you will have the resources to help others, and that you will achieve your goal. So that's the first big thing. Now, the second thing is be consistent before trying to be the best. And I've made this mistake a lot of the times. I thought I'm going to watch all the videos, I'm going to study all the competitors, I'm going to see, what's working and what's not working, and I'm going to just learn everything and start when I'm ready, or like go all in when I'm ready, right? But in reality, before you want to be the best in your niche, you need to be willing to be consistent. Right? And here's what I mean by being consistent. Let's have a look at these 3 platforms. These are, in my opinion, the best 3 platforms: YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. On YouTube, by consistent, I mean for most niches, I would do 1 to 3 videos a week. On Instagram, 1 to 2 videos a day. LinkedIn, 1 to 3 posts a day. Now you can have only 1 of these platforms, 3 of these platforms, 2. That's up to you and how much time, attention you have, and how much resources you have. But this is what consistency means, at least to me, right? Again, it can be different niche to niche. But before you hit this, right, or something similar, I wouldn't try to be the best. I wouldn't try to learn all the pillars of your content and how you need to attract the right people, and should you have a VSL here or there, like how it should look like, right? You shouldn't overcomplicate your funnels, your offers, whatever. It just needs to be simple, right? It needs to be, am I consistent? And I made this mistake, right? I've been posting on YouTube consistently, and a lot of people, Alex Hormozi, Iman Gats, and others, told me like, Howard, why are you into posting more, right? And that's why I'm doing it now. I'm posting more. So before you maximize something and you're just doing it consistently, don't try to, to over-optimize it, because I've been there and I've made that mistake. And on this note, to just prove you this, we have this client, Niklas, who got a client that paid him $36,000, and as you can see, his video only generated 6.5 thousand views, right? And he only needs like 1 person from 6.5 thousand, like it's a lot of people, to book a call with his team and to buy from him, and he made so much money. And the reason is because these are serious people, right? Like the 6.5 thousand views on this video are worth like so much more than 100,000 views on another random video that's just designed to go viral, right? Without necessarily attracting serious buyers, because there's one thing to attract buyers, there's one thing to attract viewers, right? And in this case, he attracted buyers, because you can see the title. It said how we made 20 million with Instagram in 12 months, right? And then in the video, it's advanced strategies, which means it attracts more advanced people that are usually able to afford more or more expensive things, and that's how we made money, right? Or let's have a look at Noah, one of our clients, right? He doesn't have the most optimized or the best videos. Like he hasn't even like put much effort into his YouTube recently, because recently he had a big win in our community. He made $54,000 amount of cash collected. He doubled his business in a month. Of course, it took work. Big disclaimer: it's not there is no magic pill, but you know, he's crushing it, and he's getting most of the sales from LinkedIn. Although he recently made a couple of videos, like for example this one, right? And it only got a couple hundred views. And he told me that the recent client that signed up and paid him thousands of dollars watched that video. So even if the video gets few hundred views, and now he doesn't spend much time on this because he doesn't have much time, he has kids and other responsibilities, and you know, the business, and it's growing. Still, the fact that he's posting simple videos that are attracting the right people, and he's not trying to overly optimize them, but just to be as consistent as possible, is already paying off for him, right? So that's the second tip: is be consistent before you are trying to be the best. And ask yourself right now, are you posting with this cadence or to a similar cadence on these platforms, or at least on one of them? And if not, I would start that, and then later I will try to improve it. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description, and you can apply to join there.